Hey Bermuda, it's Tony B from BermudaEntertainment.com. We're conducting a series of interviews with some of our entertainers on the island over the next few months. And so we're going to have some fun today with the one and only Mr. Mike Hind, ukulele entertainer extraordinaire.
So what's the haps?
It's Mike Hind.
It's Tony B.
Hey Mike,
Hey there.
it's a pleasure to have you on BermudaEntertainment.com. We're doing a series of interviews with all you fabulous local entertainers, and you're the maestro on the ukulele. I wanted to ask you a bunch of questions, if that's okay. Mike, do you have a nickname?
I have many over the years. I used to go by Uncle Elvis as a stage name, but that got too difficult to tell people about and explain, so I just go by my real name now. But Sticks, Sneaker Bag was my childhood one. Yeah, no, I've had a ton of nicknames.
And what is your favorite color?
Blue.
I guess it would be blue. And what is your comfort food?
My comfort food, weirdly, lately, I really like the teriyaki boneless chicken wings from Ice Queen.
Sweet or salty?
Both.
Oh,
It depends. Yeah, I like both way too much equally. Give me a milkshake any day of the week, and give me a nice salty stir fry, and I'm a happy man.
Mike, what is your favorite book, movie, or TV series?
I'm a massive nerd, so all of the obvious nerd ones, Star Wars, Star Trek, the Marvel movies, but I'm really into Terry Pratchett. He was a satirical fantasy author who realized when he got popular that he had to speak with the voice that he had now, and he became a very, very powerful advocate for people that needed to be spoken out for, trans rights, LGBT rights.
Besides being in this awesome location, look at this, Bermuda.
Yeah, this will do.
What is your favorite place in Bermuda?
Favorite place in Bermuda is Tuesday night at sunset at Somerset Long Bay, in the ocean with my wife, the little Corona, and just sitting off having a beer, watching the sunset in the water. It is just amazing.
When did you realize music was your passion?
I realized it way before I started doing it. I've always loved music. My grandfather was a musician. He was a conductor and played violin and other stringed instruments. And music's always been part of my life, but I didn't realize until I was an adult that I wanted to do music. I remember my ex-brother-in-law brought me up to sing with him a couple of times.
What does music mean to you?
Everything. It's my life, it's my joy, it's my livelihood. It's what I do for fun. Writing music, playing music is, I don't know what I would do without it.
You've really developed this very, very special talent, and repertoire is stunning on the ukulele. What are your musical influences, may I ask?
I want to say Elvis and Otis Redding, but that would be a lie. That's who I like to listen to. More like that 70s folk vibe, Cat Stevens, Van Morrison, James Taylor to a point, but yeah, like those singer-songwriters are very much my vibe. Modern George Ezra's a phenomenal.
Love
young
George.
guy. Oh,
yeah,
amazing.
love George.
Yeah, so that singer-songwriter thing is mostly my
And
vibe.
let me follow that on with what inspires you.
Everything. The ocean, the wind through the casuarinas, rain. I've had a lot of inspiration lately.
It's been hard. When the rain comes, we run and bow our heads, don't we?
Exactly. Weirdly, the only thing that doesn't inspire me, and I know this sort of sets me apart from the greats is pain. I said I got sick a while ago. I was completely uninspired when I was going through pain, which is
I think that's a normal.
yeah. Well,
yeah,
you
it's
know,
hard
a lot
to.
of the great guys are like, yeah, you know, pain is what fuels me, and I'm like, no.
But there's a
Completely the
different.
opposite,
But
yeah.
then there's two different kinds of pain. So you either have a health pain or physical pain.
Yeah.
But then you can have, as the Rolling Stones once sang, "Pain in my heart."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't like.
when a girl leaves you or
I
something.
just don't like it. So,
Yeah.
and I've been with my wife for 30 years, 25 married. So, yeah, I haven't had heartbreak for a while.
That is really a safe place to be, may I say. Now, one thing I want to ask you now is, what's the one thing you would take with you on a desert island? There it is.
This exact ukulele.
That was a simple answer.
Yeah, this is that's not a toughie.
And
And strings.
oh yeah, we've got to have strings. Well, you could always make strings out of vines if you ran out, I suppose.
Maybe.
Where or when do you feel at home?
Weirdly, I have something in my head clicked about 12, 15 years ago, and I just decided everywhere. You know, I did tours in the UK and stuff, and everywhere I went, I felt like home, and a lot of that was the amazing people that I was meeting, but also I find it's better for me and for my brain and for my emotions and anxiety and stuff to just feel at home wherever I can go.
That's great. Yeah.
I don't know when I had the thought, but I had the realization.
It's kind of a retreat center, isn't it,
Yeah,
too?
and like realizing that I can make anywhere my home sort of is a good comfort.
What makes you happy?
My job. I'm really, really lucky that I get to do what I love as a job. Someone described it. They said, "You get to hang out with people for a living." And I said, "Oh yeah, that's yeah."
And what calms you down, may I ask, when you are stressed?
Well, I'll admit, I did take a peek at the pictures beforehand. And the next one is, what song would you listen to for the rest of your life? And the answer is the same. Richie Havens singing "Here Comes the Sun."
Isn't that fantastic?
Look, I just calmed down. I just had like a wave of goosebumps go down my arm just thinking about it. It is, I don't know if anyone's heard it before or listened to it before. It is.
Do you play it?
No, it's.
It's just something you keep as a special.
It's just something I just put it on, and I mean, my version of "Here Comes the Sun," because I don't know how to do all the fancy stuff that you do, is a combination of the original and Richie Havens' version. But no, his version, and it's long. It's like 5 minutes long, and it's got a minute intro, and I think he just sits on a D for.
You've made me want to go onto YouTube after this interview and check it out. Hey everybody, check out Richie Havens' version of "Here Comes the Sun." Hey, it's been a pleasure talking to.
It's been a joy. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
An honor to be the first one. Thank you.
And the other thing is that you can find out where Mike Hind is playing by just going to the calendar on Bermuda entertainment.com.
Yep.
And he's playing all around the island. And hey, man, have a great summer.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Stay tuned for more videos on the Bermuda Entertainment YouTube channel. We'll see you there, or follow us on our website, bermudaentertainment.com. Thanks so much.